Okay, everybody. I took a bunch of video yesterday, and I really had too much for the video yesterday, so I saved some of it for today. So what you'll see today is some of what I took yesterday, and I'm going to show you some stuff that's over here after I show you the video from yesterday. I think you may enjoy it. I'm going to try and keep it down around 13 to 15 minutes. But anyways, let's get started with it. And by the way, Robin and I are, as I have mentioned, we're doing very well. We're extremely busy with the shop. And just for everybody's curiosity, no, we are not giving out a roll of toilet paper for every order. So that being said, let's get on with it. Okay, we've been kind of busy. Of course, Mondays, I think yesterday we had about quadruple the packages we normally have going out. Today we have about double the packages, or we had about double packages, and we've been running about double packages. Anyways, this is the garage. No big deal. You guys have probably seen most of it. But what you haven't seen is what else I've been working on. Let me see if I can adjust the camera down here a little bit. And this is it goes in a cup holder on one side of the couch in the camp trailer. And I just made this one. I had made this one a year or two ago. Didn't get the same kind of wood, but anyway, made this one to fit in the other side. I don't know why I didn't make two the first time. And then this thing holds the remote controls that work the TV and the VCR, all that, satellite, all that. And it was a real light stain, so I sanded it off, stained it the same color. And then this is a replacement fold-up table for the side of the sink in the camp trailer. It's already pre-drilled underneath for the piano hinge. There was one on there, but it was only about this wide, and about that deep. So I added onto it a couple of inches and then bring it in because the slide out is in here. So the edge of the slide out. So anyway, that's the new table. Maybe if I get it in tomorrow or get it in one of these days, I'll show it to you in the camp trailer. But that's pretty much it. Someone was asking about Robin's project she's working on. And of course, we can take a look at it again. But our neighbor gave us this here sewing box. And I'm not going to open it up because I got a hinge that's disconnected there. But when you open it up, there's little spool racks in there, and all your sewing gear and everything could have gone in there. And we think it's from the late 1800s, but I'm not sure. Could be early 1900s. I don't know. But she's going to make it into a sewing room box, miniature room box. She's got a lot of work to it. It had about 20 coats of paint on it. She's getting that all sanded off so she can paint it with something else. The wood on it is not good enough or of a good enough quality of wood to worry about staining it or anything. So anyway, she's gonna paint that up and make it into a room box. Okay, everybody, it's taken me a little while to get out here into the camp trailer. Lots of excitement. Have a gentleman having someone drive him by that's a customer in Las Cruces in a nursing home, and he's doing a layout. Just got notice over the computer that some friends of ours, he passed away up in Silver City, New Mexico. They used to own the Hallmark card store there, and he was a live steamer up there and does really nice modeling work. Anyway, he passed away. Nothing to do with the virus. But anyways, and then to top it all off, I tried to hook this camera to a tripod that I had, and when I cinched the tripod down on it, it pushed the 911 button. So I had the police calling me and asking me what my emergency was, and had to explain to them that there was no emergency. And so I know that feature works on the phone. But anyways, let me just show you around the camp trailer just a little bit here. Okay, so it's a 27-foot Flagstaff Micro-lite, and I don't know, you guys may have seen it before. This is the camp trailer we stayed in when we were taking care of her mother and father. Nothing any different than any other camp trailer. The 2 camp chairs are laying on the bed on a towel. On top of that is my wind deflector that goes on top of the Toyota. Does help the mileage by about 1 mile per gallon, which doesn't sound like a lot until you're talking about 7 miles to the gallon. But anyways, it works. So, that being said, let me try and slowly swing around here. As you can see, if I can adjust the camera down, there's very little counter space. When we got the trailer, someone had added a table here, but it was only as wide as that piano hinge, and it was, I don't know, 12 inches out, whatever. Anyway, here it is, actually. I didn't know it was still here. Upside down, right side up, doesn't matter, but that's how big it was. That's how big it was. It just wasn't quite big enough, and if I can get the camera down again, these cup holders don't hold a coffee cup. They're good if you buy the big gulps at all the stores and stuff. Not good if you have coffee cups. So, what I did, and we'll get to this in a minute, a couple of years ago, I built this. And as you can see, it fits in the cup holder. Well, except the remotes are in the cup holder. But anyway, if I put this here, if I can get the camera back down, it fits in the cup holder. Now you can set a cup of coffee there. And it can stay there as far as I'm concerned. So, but for some stupid reason, I didn't build one for the other side. So I went and bought some wood. Unfortunately, not the same wood, but the color is close enough when you get them far apart. And this will be the test fit for here. Let me turn that around. And you can see that that one works on this side for her cup of coffee. So I got those made. And you see where those go. This little thing here was Velcroed to the wall there and did not match, did not match the rest of the stuff that I had done. So I'm going to Velcro that up there. I don't want to try and put it there right now because it'll be all crooked, but I'll get to that in just a minute. The satellite dish is on the floor. I'm going to try and mount that to the top of the trailer because we've been several places where when I set it on the ground, there's an obstruction. So I need to get it up higher, and I think on the roof is going to be fine. Got to work on that at some point in time. On this table, this is what I built. So, let me try and get it here. As you can see, when I put it on there, it's, if I can back up far enough, that's going to give us just a little bit more room because we couldn't set the coffee maker or anything out there. Anyway, it'll help us a lot in having a little more room. The only thing we have to be careful of is make sure this is down before we put the slide out in. And before we got the camp trailer, you can see, hang on a minute, you can see if I get the camera up here, someone stuck that little sticker on there because that's the slide out in and out. And you can see what it says about the table tray. So obviously they had hit it before, not put it down and hit it with the slide out. Fortunately, we haven't made that mistake yet. So, anyways, I'm going to put that on, then I'll just show you what it looks like after the fact. Oh, one more thing before I get crazy here. The Census trailer is a lightweight, everything in it's chintzy, but it is light. I had to put this brace in here, and this brace simply, the table bracket screws to the other side of it here. It goes down and ties in to the drawer brace, and then goes across and ties in to the cabinet brace. So it should be plenty sturdy now. It was kind of rickety before. So if it rips it off now, it's going to rip it off good. But whatever, I'll just have to fix it. So I'll put this all together and show you what it looks like. Okay, gang, here we go. Got the table connected. Got the tray in the over there in the side. Got the tray in this side. got the remote control holder back up on the wall, and I think we're good to go. Let me show you how the table works. There you go. Pretty sturdy. It'll allow us to do dishes and have a place to put some stuff. It's handy to have. We put the trash can down on the floor over there, so we don't lose any space this way. I think it looks good. It'll work for what we need it to do. And aside from that, I had to do a little work in the closet in here, so I have everything pulled out of the closet, got that work done. All the silicone that I put in is drying or has dried. One thing I got left to do is Robin quilted that curtain there because I don't like sleeping under a window, and especially when it's cold. It makes my throat, clogs up my throat. Anyways, there's some Velcro over there on the side, right over there. And the other side of the Velcro has come off the wall there. So I'm going to put some Walther's glue on that and stick that up there, and it should stay forever. I've eventually got to use some Walther's glue on the valances. The valances are glued, just glued to a valance rod. Actually, you can see this one right here coming off. Probably use Walther's glue on that as well. Get that to stay on there. I don't know, just stupid stuff. Just trying to catch up on some stuff. We lived in it for 3 years up there in Albuquerque, on and off, when we went up there to take care of her mother and father. So it didn't get any maintenance during that time. However, all the water, everything else is good. The slide's good. It's obviously got 2 doors. It's 27 foot. I think I mentioned that. Anyways, we enjoy it, and I think that's probably going to be about it for the video today. Otherwise, they're going to get too long. Okay, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video today. And as usual, thanks for watching. And now we're going to turn the camera off. Boop.